Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in this video, we're discussing how to rebuild your retirement savings after a divorce that has put a dent in your nest egg.
Yeah, after a divorce, many people find themselves in a situation where they've lost part or half of their savings, and their income may be cut in half also.
Sure.
This could be a tough situation to be in and make you mad as hell, but I can tell you from my 25 years as a financial advisor, helping people get through a divorce, this situation is not impossible to recover from. It's going to be okay, folks.
So there is hope.
The five steps we're going to go through today in this video are meant to help you get back on track as soon as possible.
Okay, well then let's get to it. What's the first step that someone needs to take?
Well, the first step in rebuilding your nest egg after a divorce is to reevaluate your retirement goals. You may have had a financial plan in place before the divorce, but now that your financial situation has changed, it's critical to go back to your goals and adjust them accordingly.
Right.
One of the first steps in reevaluating your retirement goals is to take a hard look at your current financial situation. You need to know now how much money you have in retirement savings, how much debt you have, what your new income will be after the divorce, and how much child support or spousal support will you be receiving or even paying after the divorce. So knowing these things will help you to determine how much you will need to save for retirement and how long it will take you now to reach your new retirement goals.
Sure.
More often than not, your retirement goals may have changed after the divorce. For example, you may have originally planned to retire at age 60, but now you may have to work to age 65 just to save enough money for your retirement. You also may need to adjust your retirement lifestyle goals, such as downsizing your home, taking fewer vacations, just to accommodate your new financial situation that you're in.
Right. Well, and also it's not just because of the current financial situation that you might have to make adjustments that you're not necessarily thrilled about, but also maybe your just goals in general have changed and you want to do a new career or whatever it is that would have you working longer, right?
Right. That's a great point there. You're so true on that.
So with redefining those goals also comes with creating a new budget to meet those goals, a new plan.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's step number 2. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one as most people already know how to budget, but I'm going to say this though. With your income now possibly reduced, it's important to take a hard look at your expenses and determine if you'll be okay, or do you need to make some cuts? If you need to make cuts, look for areas where you can reduce your spending, such as dining out, entertainment, or even travel, just in the short term to get things back on place. So.
Yeah, I speak from personal experience when I say it can be hard to fight the urge not to splurge on yourself after a divorce. Go on a trip or buy a new wardrobe or do whatever it is and temporarily blow your budget out of the water. It can be difficult, but
you're exactly right. I totally understand. I've heard it many times. Hey, I deserve this. I went through this, and it's a mindset change. So,
sure.
So just remember this though: if you're tempted, if you stick to your new budget, you'll be able to save more money each month and put it towards your retirement savings. Get back on track with this first. Feel better about your future retirement savings, and plan and save to splurge after you're on track to meet your new goals.
What is that? A little pain now for future gain later.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to the third step.
Okay. After a divorce, some find that their income won't be enough to meet the bills now by themselves. There are a few things you can do that can help you here, like getting a higher paying job if you can. You mentioned it earlier, upgrading your job, finding something that you really like to do now. So how about starting a part-time job or maybe even a side hustle? Or let's take some of the skills you already have and do some freelancing. That's very popular nowadays.
Or start a business, right?
Yeah, start a new business. That was the next thing. Maybe start a business. Remember, this is about your new goals and where you want to be in your future. So the point here is that you can increase your income. You may be able to save more money each month and put it towards your retirement savings. And if you have it, pay down debt, which is a step 4. And after a divorce, it's common to find that yourself may be in a lot of debt moving forward. So
yeah, well, especially if you've had to split assets and pay attorney fees and all that jazz.
Exactly. And that can be a major obstacle. We've talked about this so many times with rebuilding your nest egg. High interest savings rates and fees can eat away at your savings over time. That's why paying off debt should be a priority when you're working on rebuilding your nest egg. First, start by listing all your debts, including the amount owed, interest rates, and the minimum monthly payments. Then create a plan to pay them off.
Yeah.
Paying off debt can be a long process, especially if you have a lot of it. But here's a positive way to look at it. Every dollar you pay towards your debt is one step closer to financial freedom.
Absolutely.
Every single dollar. Just remember that.
Yeah.
So by paying off your debt, you'll be able to save more money each month and put it towards your retirement savings.
All right. So quick question here. Do you recommend people pay off their high interest debt first before they ramp up saving again for retirement, split the debt and the retirement savings 50-50? Like, what does someone do when they want to save, but they also have this burden? I mean, divorce is expensive.
Yeah. Each circumstance is different, but let's say this. If you have a 401k,
okay,
make sure you get the 401k match first. Okay. Then tackle your debt.
All right.
If you only have an IRA though, try to pay yourself first up to the max contribution this year, which is $6,500 or $7,500 if you're over age 50.
Okay.
This will also give you a tax break, which could lower your taxable income for that year. This also may give you an opportunity for a larger tax refund each year, which then you can apply that to your debt and pay it off quicker.
Okay. Got it. All right. So what's the fifth step then?
The fifth and final step is to maximize your retirement contributions. This means contribute as much as you can to your workplace retirement, like your 401k, 403b, whatever it may be, or to your individual retirement account, which is your IRA. Make sure you get the match if it's offered in your 401k before contributing to an IRA or any other savings vehicle.
Sure.
If you're 50 or older, you can also make catch-up contributions, which allows you to contribute even more money to your retirement accounts. Again, this depends on your income, and we understand that. The goal is to get back on track to try and reach your individual retirement goals.
Okay, so just to recap this, the key is really know where you are right now, no matter how messy or horrible it might seem after this divorce, but get clear on how much you have, what you need, etc., and then go from there. Work the plan, pay off the debt, get that new budget in place, and do what you can to max out your contribution.
And take baby steps. I mean, them little baby steps will start to add up to big steps.
Yeah.
And any source of accomplishment, any little step will help continue to help you move forward.
Absolutely.
And,
okay.
It'll be okay.
I think you said it right. Any dollar that you put toward your future today is one step closer to a better future later, whether that's financial freedom or a comfortable retirement or whatever that is.
Right.
Okay. All right. So here's the deal. If you liked this content, hit that like button, help us grow this channel. Go ahead and leave us comments. While we cannot give specific financial advice in the comment section, just know that, Brian and I do our best to answer everything. And also it gives us great ideas for next videos. And while you're at it, subscribe. All right, Brian, anything else before we wrap this up?
It's going to be okay.
Okay.
It's that simple.
There you go. It always is. Okay. Thanks so much, Brian. And thanks to everyone who watched.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.